That is just so creepy.
Okay,
Please change
okay.
that.
Like,
I'm changing it. I'm
equally
changing
hilarious.
it. I'm changing it. Okay.
I need to put one of just your cat right behind me.
Kitty in space. I have to add a
Kitty in space.
synthesizer.
There you go. And we get the Kirsten dance. Good morning, everybody. And welcome to Breakfast with BearHeart. I have actually already had breakfast this morning.
What?
For
yeah, I know.
shame.
I should just go get a bagel and, like just have it here. But welcome.
And ASMR it.
Yeah. Welcome. It is the 12th of July in the year of 2023. And it is 11 a.m., 11:03 actually. Sorry, we're a little bit late here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And we're all jazz hands here today, except for Kitty that doesn't have any hands. And this is our morning live stream for Wednesday of this week. I believe we are. What do we decide? Yeah, we're doing our evening live streams now on Tuesday and our game night on Friday, and that's just going to be for the foreseeable future. Thursday evenings are just really crazy for me.
Yep. But I do think that next week we will test a Wednesday game night.
Okay, we can do that.
But we're going to test every single day of the week and see what works best. I want to find out.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We could do, we could do Tuesday game night and we could do Friday, discussions.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
That's another possibility.
However, we can't do a Wednesday game night next Wednesday because there's a specific movie that's coming out.
Oh yes, we some of us will be busy.
Yes, exactly.
And this is actually one of the items in my news this morning.
Wonderful. Let's get into it.
AMC Theaters is doing a double feature.
Oh, the Barbenheimer?
With the Barbenheimer double feature with Barbie and Oppenheimer on the same bill. And I just think that's absolutely brilliant. And they've sold like 20,000 tickets already. And if we didn't already have tickets for Barbie on Wednesday, I would definitely consider.
You would want to Barbenheimer it?
I would definitely consider doing that. I miss double features. We used to have those a lot more when I was younger. And I think those two films together, being that they both have like the national zeitgeist going, and they're both by brilliant directors. I would have probably not been interested in a Barbie movie by anyone else but Greta Gerwig, and and then of course Christopher Nolan, who's hit and miss. I mean, he's a great director, and some of his films are just really, really stupid. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got the hand. Go ahead.
Anytime anybody says double feature, the first thing that comes to mind is Rocky Horror because of like the music at the beginning.
Oh, the music, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they talk about the science fiction double feature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that used to be a thing, and we don't do that very often anymore. A friend of mine was talking about watching Independence Day, the film, on 4th of July. And I said, if it was me, I would do a double feature with Independence Day and then Mars Attacks.
I knew you were going to say that.
To balance it out and to make sure we don't take any of this shit too seriously.
Right. I love it.
I may actually do that next year on the 4th of July. Just fire up the projector and do a double feature with those two.
I technically do a double feature anytime I watch a scary movie right before bed. I watch a scary movie and I'll freak myself out.
Right.
And then immediately watch like a rom-com or a comedy to like make sure I'm not too scared. Before I go to bed.
Yeah, got that. But anyway, I just think that's brilliant. And if we didn't already have tickets to the other thing, I would do that. So just to Yeah. Okay. Another fun thing in the news is in the city of San Francisco, which is not noted for its stable, family normalcy kind of thing. No, it's noted for its craziness and crazy trends that sweep the country often start in San Francisco. So here's a new one, and I think everybody should be doing this in cities where they allow robo-taxis. And these are those driverless cars that will act as taxis, and they're nuts, and they drive really badly. And they run over women and children and shit and small animals. I'm kidding about that, although it has happened. So what people are doing is they're taking those orange cones, those orange traffic cones, and when the robotaxi stops at a stoplight, they put the traffic cone on its hood. And this confuses the software in the robotaxi and makes it just sit there and not move. And I think that's absolutely brilliant. And because it thinks that there's a traffic cone in front of it, and it can't go anywhere. So what do y'all think of that idea?
So I'm actually really disappointed because we were in Austin just a few weeks ago, and they're supposed to be available in Austin. But because they're so new, they're only available in like very small, like geofencing.
That's not because they're so new.
Makes sense.
That's not because they're so new. It's because they're so stupid.
I would not get in one of them unless somebody paid me or it was heavily couponed. Like if I had to get from point A to point B and I had no other way to get there other than like I had the choice
coupons
between
are the solution to
Uber.
everything for Ricky.
if the choice was between a $100 Uber and a $50 fake taxi ride, but I had a 50% off coupon and it was $25 versus $100, I'd take the ride.
So subjecting yourself to potential death and
a check is a
dismemberment.
check, man. Well, because then in that case, let's say if I die, that's best case scenario on one of those things. I want to die on one of those things because I leave behind a legacy of one heck of a paycheck to anyone I leave behind. You know, my niece is going to sue, my partner's going to sue. I would hope that any of my family members remaining would sue.
I would sue. I would
hope you would sue. I would hope Kirsten would sue. And I hope that you would all get so much emotional damages back.
Oh, no, not just emotional damages. I mean, you're the best assistant I've ever had.
And negligence fees and stuff like that from the whatever company would
personal
let you die
assistant.
Like that.
Exactly. Kirsten was insulted there.
At first I was excited because I was like, oh my gosh. Positive reinforcement. We love that. And then I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Valley girl.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't.
I'm leaving.
Here. No, you can't leave. Look at this. I made this just for you.
Oh, there you go. That's the one.
Isn't it beautiful?
That's the one. That's going to be your new that's a really, really good one.
Thank you.
That's going to be your new oh, look, it's playing with the joystick.
It is. I'm glad you caught that.
Oh.
But yeah. There's even another one right here peeking out of my arm.
Oh, I see it.
Oh,
that
look
scary.
at that. Yeah. Scary.
That's the one I will show all of you when the kitty is mad.
Is this,
just lean over to the side of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's Amazon. All right. So let's see. There was something else that I wanted to talk about also.
Speaking of Amazon.
Go ahead, Kirsten, or should I wait for the hand to come up?
No, I wasn't going to do it because I also don't know how to get to go away. Like it makes me press all these buttons. It's silly.
No, try doing this.
Well, and then it just said earlier, it was like, we see that you stopped talking. We are going to lower your hand in 6 seconds. And I was like, but I'm already done talking. Why are you going to wait that? Anyways, regardless. Yeah. I got sucked in to the Amazon Prime deals. But
what'd you get?
mostly, I gotta whisper in case my kids are listening, mostly like Christmas presents that went on sale.
Yeah, that's a really good thing to do. And then, if
So
you've got any of that kind of shopping left, there's always Black Friday.
exactly. So I was trying to like get ahead of the game because I feel like I'm always panic shopping by Black Friday. So got ahead of the game there. Got those self-cleaning Shark robo vacuums.
Oh, you got a Shark Roomba?
Yes, but it vacuums and mops.
Right.
And they're usually like $1,000. And I was like, I'm never paying that much. Got it for like $250.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
And then just some like miscellaneous stuff for the house that I wouldn't have bought otherwise, but it was like 60% off, 80% off.
Yeah.
Like,
give me those percentages. Tuck coupons to me.
Over 60 or over 80.
Talk coupons to me.
even if it's 80.03 is over 80%.
That mind blow emoji.
70% off.
And then my parents even text me and they were like, hey, check out these Fire Sticks. The brand new ones are going for $16 right now. And they were like, can you grab us one? And I was like, one? Why not 20? Why not 100? And then it turns out it's only a max of 3. So
yeah, they do
I got 3 of them. They were like, we don't need 3 of them. And I was like, nobody needs 3 of them, but we're going to get them because they're $16.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You could jailbreak them and get like anything ever in the world.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go. And
Exactly.
and that's not techie at all.
Why are you raining, Ricky?
Because y'all are talking coupons. Okay.
75% off.
Okay.
Anyways, Bear, what else did you want to talk about today?
I don't have anything that can top that. Let's see here.
Man, that's good.
There was another thing going on here. Well, it's like, the world is Barbie mania. So it's like every other news story is pink nowadays.
I love that.
Yeah. It looks like the Microsoft Activision deal is going to go through. This is the other thing that I wanted to talk about.
There it is.
Okay. So we all know about the writer's strike, right?
Yeah.
Is it over?
No. It is nowhere near over. And the SAG-AFTRA, the actors unions, are planning to strike by the end of the month. For the same, they're basically looking for the same thing. Everybody wants a cut of the streaming, and they should have it. And as things stand today, the studios are entirely, they don't even have to report their streaming revenue, and they're paying writers and actors less and less. The work involves fewer and fewer days of work because TV series are no longer 24, 25 episodes. Now they're 10 episodes, and it's just getting harder and harder for people to survive on what creators make. The same thing's going on for musicians with the streaming services. Musicians make a fraction of what they used to make with like record and CD and physical media sales. Spotify, pays fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a penny for every stream. You can get 1 million streams and end up with a check for $5. So all of this is coming to a head, and this all just reminds me. There's an amazing TV series on Amazon Prime. It's called I'm a Virgo. Have you guys heard of it?
No.
You know who Boots Riley is? Did you ever see a movie called Pardon Me for Bothering You, or what was it called? There's
Sorry to Bother You?
Yeah, Sorry to Bother You. Did you ever see it?
I did.
So that's That was his first movie. That was Boots Riley's first movie.
Oh.
And it was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good.
It was really, really.
There was layers to that.
Oh yes, layers and layers. And so now he's got a TV series, and I think it's I'm not sure. I think it's 10 episodes, and it's called I'm a Virgo, and it's about ostensibly it's about this young black man who's a giant, and he's 18 feet tall, and he grows up, and his parents have kept him isolated, and then he turns like 17, and he breaks out of his isolation and goes out into the world, and and it is layers and layers and layers and layers of metaphor, and it is so brilliant, and I don't want to tell you how it ends, but how it ends explains the writer's strike. I mean,
Okay.
It is so incredibly perfect. It is so incredibly perfect, and every minute of it is just wild and crazy and entertaining and fun, and yet at the same time it is beating a message into your head, just like Sorry to Bother You did. So I want to just recommend that everybody watch this, and that y'all put Boots Riley on your radar, because this is only his second project. I mean, his first was a feature film, and now he's got this, and I believe he's got a deal with Amazon. I'm not sure, y'all just got to watch this. It's amazing, and it's got great talent, and layers and layers of metaphor and meaning, and a fantastic ending. All right, so yeah,
his first movie was Sorry to Bother You.
right. Have you seen it?
No.
You got to
I'm
see it.
trying to make sure I'm following what you're saying. Sorry to Bother You. And you said the ending of that movie?
Well, yeah, the ending of that movie is a lot of fun too. But the ending of I'm a Virgo.
Got it.
Is just, it just hits you in the gut, and it's fantastic. It just completely amazing.
I will. And you said it's on Amazon?
Yeah. It's on Amazon. I think Sorry to Bother You may be on Netflix.
I'll find out.
Yeah, there you go. But certainly watch Sorry to Bother You first. Oh my God, that movie is so much fun.
Is Sorry to Bother You still on Netflix? Oh, leaving Netflix February of 2023.
Oh, okay. So
I think I've missed it.
Oh, well, it might be on Amazon now. I don't know. Where is Sorry to Bother You streaming?
Amazon Video.
Yeah. Oh, they it might not be free though, on there. These things are never.
No. They always got to hook, line, and sink you. But maybe I can grab it for a good deal on Amazon, because it's still Amazon Prime Day.
So we never take advantage of Amazon Prime Day, because that's the same day as my partner's birthday. So we're not sitting there on Amazon. However,
it's
the
also
night
today,
before, yes, that's true. The night before, there was an Amazon Prime Day deal for John Wick Chapter 4.
Oh.
And we bought it, and we watched it like the entire, like after my partner turned 27 at midnight, we started watching it, and it was so good. And I'm going to HE double hockey sticks for even thinking this, but I really do think that Rina Sawayama has her future in her music, and maybe not. It was her first role, so I gotta give her credit there.
But she was kind of
awesome, I love
too.
her, and I would give her my kidney, but that doesn't make me see the film with rose-colored glasses on it.
Right. Okay. And her part was really small
first
too.
Of all.
Yeah, it was pretty small.
Did you stick around for the post-credit scene?
I did stick around for the post-credit scene.
Okay.
Of course, I sat through the whole song. That song at the end was her. An eye for an eye. That's her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, I don't think the automatic thing is gonna gonna find your hand over here.
It's not going to. I was trying to find new ways to raise my hand without triggering it. It was fun for a while, but I'm over it.
Okay.
It's also not fair because John Wick is such a hyped up series. You know, everybody loves Keanu Reeves. Everybody loves the good bang bang shoot 'em out. And then for that, I love, you know, just from what you've told me, I haven't seen it yet, but you know, it sucks because like it's all this hype for the movie, and then they were like, it's gonna be your first role ever in a movie. Good luck.
Yep.
Like I feel like, you know, that's a lot of pressure.
That's so much pressure. Your debut role is in this giant mega franchise, and you're also going to be writing and producing and singing the end credit song, like the film's song.
And she did that, and that was good. That was good.
She nailed that. She nailed that.
And you know, her little repeat in the post-credit scene was good too.
That was great. Yeah.
And so, you know, I got the impression that they were teeing her up for her own, you know, sequel. That was the impression
that was the impression I got, but I doubt it. I doubt it.
Well, you know, the writer's strike changes everything.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, depending, you know, especially depending on how long it lasts. You know, but it's going to last a while, and all of our favorite, you know, movies and TV shows are not coming back for a long time. So, you know, anyway, the thing that I wanted to read to y'all, hey, Info, good to see you. The thing that I wanted to read to y'all, if I can find it here.
Oops, sorry, that was me. I was trying to get you guys to look at Info, and then you looked at it right as I sent it.
Yeah. Oh, and now I'm not seeing it here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to read this to y'all. So, the studios and the producers union, the AMPTP, believe that by October, most writers will be running out of money after 5 months on the picket lines and no work. The end game is to allow things to drag on until union members start losing their apartments and losing their houses, a studio executive told Deadline. A cruel but necessary evil. The studios and streamers think financially strapped writers would go to the WGA leadership and demand they restart talks before what could be a very cold Christmas. And in that context, the studios and the streamers feel that they would be in a position to dictate most of the terms of any possible deal. So, you know, this is all, you know, a little bit of rumor and conjecture, but I mean, that's pretty damn cruel. And that seems to be, I mean, you know, if in fact that is there, I mean, I can't imagine a studio executive speaking that out loud, you know, even with a supposedly off the record. But that is just cold as ice. And it you know, it points out that, you know, capitalism is predicated on force. You know, if you think about it, look at it like this. If you go into a grocery store and you steal a loaf of bread and you walk out of the grocery store, you know, either the security guard is going to tackle you or the cops are going to, you know, come after you with guns, right? And, you know, so in a sense, that's just, you know, how capitalism works. You have to pay for it, and if you don't pay for it, then, you know, you go to jail or whatever happens, and that's enforced with violence. On the other hand, the capitalist system requires that people work for cheaper and cheaper wages. Well, this is going to be a long and complicated explanation, I can see, and maybe we should do this as a live stream at some point. So Kirsten, take a note that we want to do a live stream about capitalism requires poverty and it requires violence, and we can come up with a catchy title for that. But the bottom line is that you know, capitalism doesn't work unless there's a poor, you know, slave wages working class, and and there's always the threat of, well, if you don't want this job, then somebody else wants it, and they'll work for even less.
Yeah. Why do you think that they want to criminalize abortion? I
well,
mean, 5D Galaxy Brain right there. They need their
Right.
constant supply of employees.
Right, and I mean that is definitely a part of it. That and just the whole male, we need to control women thing.
Yeah, but I mean, if
Love that.
they'd probably not get away with it as much if it wasn't like, oh, constant stream of poor people, because that's who can afford to not fly to another country and get an abortion there.
So Info Entertainment says he's finally freed, and I want to know what he's freed from.
Maybe
From what
wasn't
are
it
you freed?
School?
Is school over?
I'm pretty sure it was school.
School's out for summer. Yeah. Well,
Or
we'll
yeah,
find out.
I'm pretty sure it was school. Exams, yeah.
I'm moshing
okay,
in the
great.
meantime.
Great. Well, Mazel Tov, as my people say. Mazel Tov.
Good job,
Congratulations.
Info.
Good job indeed. All right. So
proud
we're
of
going to
you.
call it. It is pushing 11:30, and
Yeah,
we all got
he's in
work to do and
college.
stuff. And we have a little meeting after this, a little staff meeting after this.
Yeehaw.
So thank you all for being here. We love you, and we will see you. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. Love you. Bye.
Bye.